All right, welcome to section 6, of part 2, which is where we're going to continue on with finishing the homepage. So this is the previous bit that we did before. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the plus icon down here to add a new container, and we're going to add this one with the one column with the direction going downwards. We're going to click on this little icon up here, drag the heading into it. Click on style, click on content, click on center, and we're going to type in, what are you struggling with? So, what are you struggling with? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a text editor underneath, and we're going to make this a heading 5. And we're going to backspace all of this to get rid of it. And we're going to type in services offered to support you. And it's gone back to paragraph. So what you're going to do is you're going to hover over the text here. Click on this little icon here, click on arrow, and that's going to change it to a heading. Click on style, click on center, and now we've got that bit done. So now here comes the more complicated bit, which is we're going to add these images. So what you're going to do is, if you go to your images in here, all images, which would be in your resource files, and you unzip it, you'll get to this file here called all images. And then you've got icons and logo, and you've got all the images here that you're going to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to add these one by one. So what we're going to do is, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create another section here. And it's going to have 4 columns, right? So now we've got our 4 columns. And then what we need to do is we need to add an image and a text. Yeah, here we go. Text with, let's have a look here. Margin, Roboto, normal. Okay. Let's start adding it. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to the widgets here by clicking on this little icon. Click on image up here. And this is you putting in your first image. We're going to change the size to be medium. Going to click on choose image up here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to upload files, click on select. And we're going to go into our images folder, into the all images folder. You'll just have all images. So if you haven't already extracted it, extract it. Click on icons and logo. And then what we're going to do is we're going to upload all these images. So what you can do is if you hold down Control and you select all of these, it will select all the images. And then click on open. And that's going to upload all the images that you're going to need. Now, so what we're going to do is we're on the anger management. So we're going to find the image called anger management, which is this one. And then we're going to click on select. And that's going to add the image here. So now what we need to do is we need to add a text editor. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the little widgets icon up here, click on text editor, drag it underneath, and we've got our text here. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this to a H5. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on anger management, type in anger management under here. Click on style, click on center. I'm going to click on, let's have a look, Roboto normal. So what we're going to do And I'm going to click on this, click on the little icon up here, go back up to content, and I'm going to click on, hey, it's H5. Yeah, H5. Yeah, beautiful. So this is also a H5, okay? So what you do is you highlight this, and you click up here, and you click on paragraph, and so you click on heading, and that will change it to be the same weight as what you would have on the finished product. So that's that done. So now what we need to do is we need to move to this one. So we're going to do the exact same process. We're going to click on this, click on image. Now we're going to set the image to be medium in the image size. Click up here and click on choose image. And we're going to choose this one here, the one that's called dialectical behavior cropped. And we're going to do this. Now you'll notice that the image is a little bit too high. So we're going to fix this in a minute. But what we're going to do is we're going to add the text underneath. Yep. And do the same thing. This one's going to say dialectical behavior therapy. So I'll just leave it up here so you can copy it. And you'll also have in your resources, I'll have all the text available so you can use that as well. I'm just going to get rid of this. Call it dialectical behavior therapy. Now, what we want is so if we click on center, we kind of want it to be underneath as we do here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click back on content. We're going to select this, click on H5, and what we're going to do, this is the only little bit of coding that we're going to have. We're going to go into the text area here. Let's have a look. Okay. Now all you need to do is click on here and add a space. And add 2 spaces, and it'll put it down there. But you'll notice it's a little bit too high. So sometimes when you're working with images, especially if you didn't do the images yourself, which if you're not a web designer, chances are you've gotten somebody else to do the images. You might end up with a problem where the images don't quite line up because of the way that they were done. There are fixes to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little icon up here, and we're going to click on spacer, and we're going to put a spacer above. Now you can adjust. There isn't really too much to a spacer. You just adjust it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a spacer with a width of 26 pixels. So we're just going to go here and type in 26. And you'll notice that it basically just lines up. So we're going to modify it a little bit. We'll go 24. And a little bit higher, 22. A little bit higher, 20. A little bit higher, 18. We're getting closer. 16. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down the control key and use the mouse to scroll out just to have a better look at it. And you can see here that it's basically in line. So as long as it looks close enough, it's fine. So yeah, so that's all good. So that's fine. So we've done that. What we're going to do is we're going to finish it up by adding another image here. And this one's going to be counseling supervision. So we're going to change the image size to medium. I'm going to click on, and that one was counseling supervision, which is this one here. And we're going to click select and add it. Great. And now what we need to do is add the text editor and just type in, I'm going to do it here. You can do it either on the page or in here. Counseling supervision. Hover over this, change it to a H5. click on style, click on alignment, and done. And you can see here that we're going to have to fix this. This is one of the things about working with, hang on, we didn't do, let's have a look. So that one was 26. Okay, we'll come back and fix that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add the last one. Image, set it to medium, click on choose image, and this one is counseling for teenagers. And we're just going to click on it, and then click on select, and we've added it, and now we just need to add our final text editor for this section, which is this here. We're just going to type in counseling for teenagers. So counseling for teenagers. I'm going to make it a H5. And to get the thing to appear underneath, we're just going to go space, 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 space. And it's done. And now we just need to click on style and click on center align. And we need to adjust it a little bit more. So let's go back. Did I use a break? Let's have a look here. Font size 23. Let's have a look here. Alright, I'm going to teach you something. This is a little bit of code, but it's quite easy. What you're going to do is we're going to have this back here. Oh, wait, how do I do that? Let's have a look. Text. Counseling for teenagers. Alignment center. Alright, I'm going to teach you something. So what we're going to do is an easier way to do this is what you do is you just go to the text editor here. This is the only time that you'll be doing a little bit of code. So what you're going to do is in the text area, you'll see it says counseling for teenagers. What you're going to do is just before the word teenagers, you're going to do a shift and the comma key to open this up. BR, that, and then that. And you'll see it's now positioned it underneath. And that's it. Let's have a look here. Now we need to... Yeah, just BR. And that's it. You're done. Now, you'll notice that this doesn't line up. So these two are in line. And these two are finally in line. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move this up so that it is in line. And that's 28. Let's see if we can go down to, I think the other one was 26. Yeah, let's go to 26. So click on this spacer thing and click on, type in 26, and yep, that's in line. And now we've just got this one that's out of line. So what we can do is, let's have a look. So what we can do is click on widgets, click on spacer. We're going to add a spacer just above the text, and we'll change this to be 24. Still too high. 21. Still too high. Okay, that's taking it too low. That's right. I know how to do this. So what we're going to do is instead of having a spacer, we're going to go to style. So we're going to go to advanced. And what you're going to do is you're going to, this currently these values are linked together. So I'm just going to do a little bit of explanation on what margin is. So without going into the technicalities of what margin is, basically if you need to move something around, you can do it with the margin. So what I'm going to do is, what we're going to do is, did I get rid of that? Now it's too low. Okay, it's gone. What we're going to do is we're going to unlink this. So now you'll see that the values are separate. And this is probably a good thing that this happened while I was recording, because, so what we're going to do is we're just going to delete this. Okay, there's nothing there, which is good. Then we're going to add it again, and it's going to add it up here, which is great. I'm just going to change that to anger management. And hover over this and make it a H5. Cool. So now we need to adjust this. So we're going to click on style. We're going to click on alignment. What we're going to do is we're going to click on advanced. We're going to go into the margin here. We're going to click on this to unlink it. And now you'll see all these values come up. We're only going to modify the top. So we're going to go top of 1, 0. And you'll see it lines up almost perfectly now. So now they're all in line. So if using a spacer doesn't work, or you need something smaller than a spacer, you can go into advanced and set the margin top, and you can adjust this. So that's that done. So what we're going to do now in the next section is we're going to add the rest of the icons. So moving on to that section now.